Hey everyone, welcome to the Vince&Al Podcast. I'm Vince.
And I'm Al.
Thanks so much for tuning in. This is episode 13, where we are going to be doing a breakdown of our top 10 rivalries. Now, this is going to be a top 10 list where these answers are not going to be correct. It's just kind of our opinion. Al, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, and what we mean by rivalry is, we have the sports rivalries, we have the big business rivalries, we have everything in between, and we just, Vince and I both have in front of us our own interpretation of the top 10 list. So I'm excited to hear what Vince has to say, and I'm sure Vince is excited to hear what I have to say. I think this is a cool little mix-up, a little special for you guys. We always like to sometimes spice things up and get away from what we typically do. And so we're really excited to get this going.
Yeah. Al, do you want...
All right.
I had an idea. Rather than saying our top 10, do you want to both address our top 5? And then after we both oh, okay, cool, then we'll do our 6 through 10?
That sounds good. Or I don't know. It's really up to you, dude.
We could just go 1 through 10. No worries. That's what we originally planned. So I'm down with that.
All right. Do you want to start, or should I do the honors?
Let's roll the dice while I have it sitting
fair.
right here.
That's what we do. That's what we do in our podcast. Roll the dice.
Yeah. Okay. So if I get movies, sneakers, or wild card, I'll go first. If you get world news, pop culture, or sports, you'll go first.
Okay, that's fair.
Ready?
I don't know.
It's movies.
Movies, so it's up to you, right?
Yeah. So I think I said if I roll movies, I'll go first. So I'll go first.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start at number 10. No, I feel like because number 1's too predictable. I'll start at number 1. Number 1, I have Coke and Pepsi. I think it is the quintessential rivalry that has stood the test of time. If you walk into any restaurant, that's what they serve. I think the logos are universally recognized. That I think it's easily the number 1. Number 2 is McDonald's versus Burger King. Number 3 is Facebook versus Twitter. Number 4 is Nike and Adidas. 5 is Amazon and Walmart. 6 is DC Comics and Marvel Comics. 6, it's debatable if this is a rivalry that's brand, but I think both people are almost their own brand. I put Trump and Hillary because although one's in office and the other is not, their names are more relevant now than they were during the election. Something very interesting. My number 8 is Disney versus Universal, preferably talking about their amusement parks. 9 is a 3-way of Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony. You know, the Nintendo Wii systems, the Microsoft Xbox, and Sony's PlayStation. And then for 10, it's a little bit of being biased because I'm in the Cleveland area. I put down the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors.
All right.
3 back-to-back NBA Finals. I thought it was only right.
I wanted to say so much, but I just wanted to let you go, and I think you'll be surprised at a couple of things that I have to say.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear them.
So at number 1, I think we're both in agreement. Number 1 is hands down Coke versus Pepsi. Like you said, it's a universal thing. Worldwide, you recognize both logos, and it's kind of like, oh, you're a Coke person? Oh, I'm a Pepsi person. It's like almost two different people. I don't know. It's weird. And number 2,
Real quick. Are you a Coke person or are you a Pepsi person?
I'm a Coke person. How about you?
So am
You're
I.
a Pepsi person. You're Coke? All right.
I'm Coke.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I don't mind drinking Pepsi when there's no Coke. and I don't mind drinking Coke and there's no Pepsi. But if I had to go with one, I had to pick Coke. It's the more symbolic, I would say.
For me, it's like Pepsi, I think tastes better, but
Yeah.
I drink a lot of Diet, and Diet Pepsi is disgusting. It tastes like nothing, just tastes like carbonated water that's brown, whereas Diet Coke, it still tastes like Coke to me. So that's the line in the sand for me.
Throw back to episode 1 where I drank the Pepsi Fire.
Yes. A review.
All right. Number 2 for me, I don't think you had this on your list. I had General Motors GM versus Ford. I think I put this way over, but at least in the United States, this is, I don't know why I put it at 2, but I have it at 2 for me. At number 3, I have McDonald's versus Burger King. At number 4, I have Apple versus Android.
Oh, dang it,
iPhone
Vince.
and the,
I should have.
At number 5,
That's a good one.
I like how you phrased this one. At number 5, you said Nike versus Adidas. I said Adidas versus Nike, so you can see where Vince and I stand on which one's better. Number 6, I have Xbox. I put this high too. I don't know why. At number 6, I have Xbox versus PlayStation. At number 7, I have Ferrari versus Lamborghini. I also put that one way too high. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, number 8, I have Disney versus Nickelodeon. See, you did Disney and Universal. I did actual TV show or the TV, companies. Disney versus Nickelodeon. At 9, I have DC versus Marvel Comics. And at number 10, Vince, I don't know, we clicked. I have Cavs versus Warriors. I had to throw a sports one in there. I had to throw a sports one in there, and what not better than my Cleveland Cavaliers. So number 10, Cavs versus Warriors.
So for those, just a quick recap. Al and I agreed. Coke and Pepsi's number 1. Number 10 is Cavs and Warriors. Awesome. Not bad.
Wow.
Not bad at all.
And everything else in between is mixed up, but we have 1 to 10.
Yeah, so I'm going to give a quick breakdown of some of your ideas. General Motor versus Ford. I think that's a great one. I don't know how well those are doing overseas, but in the U.S., that was a great pick. Absolutely great. McDonald's versus Burger King. We were just one slot apart, so no worries there.
I think it's fair slotting it. Do you want to make a top 10 you and I combined, or?
Sure.
All right.
I think that's a great idea.
I think that obviously at number 1 is hands down Coke versus Pepsi.
Yep. And we know number 10's Cavs and Warriors.
Yeah. All right. Should I write this one down or should you? I'm an organizational kind of person.
I can write it down.
All right. Sorry. All right. So 1 is Coke versus Pepsi. At number 2, you have McDonald's versus Burger King, right?
Right.
I have McDonald's versus Burger King at number 3. I think I'm okay with moving up to number 2. So I think at number 2 we have McDonald's versus Burger King.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's because those are the 2 biggest distributors for our number 1, which is Coke and Pepsi.
Yeah, that is true.
And there's like a McDonald's in every single town, so.
It literally is everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3, this is a little tricky. At my number 2 spot, I have GM and Ford, and at my 4th spot, I have Apple versus Android.
For me, my number 3 spot was Facebook and Twitter, but I think Apple and Android should be number 3.
You think so?
Because as soon as you said that, I like grabbed my hair and I'm like, how did I not think of that? And I think, I mean, no one really has. I mean, there's a lot of different phones out there, but if you have a smartphone, it's simply Android or Apple. So I think that's pretty prominent for the entire world, which is so consumed by technology.
That's true. Yeah. When you said Facebook versus Twitter, I also did that grab hair thing. So I was like, how did I forget that one?
Yeah.
But I think number 3, Apple versus Android, I think is a good fit.
All right. So how are we feeling about number 4?
number 4, at my number 5 spot, I had Adidas versus Nike. I could also throw in the GM versus Ford. I think GM versus Ford can go later down in the list because I don't know how it's doing worldwide. And I know Adidas and Nike affects the world all around. At number 6, just to give another one, I have Xbox and PlayStation. So, what do you have?
Yeah, so for my number 5, I have Nike and Adidas. My number 6, wait, no, hold on a second. My number 4 is Nike and Adidas. My number 5 is Amazon and Walmart. Those two websites are the two highest competing websites for online shopping. But I don't know if that's top 5 worthy or not.
Well, yeah, we definitely have to include Amazon and Walmart. But I think we both are kind of agreeing on and going towards Nike or versus Adidas at number 4.
Easily.
Awesome.
Okay.
Number 5.
So just to reflect, for your 5, you had Nike and Adidas. So the only one we're missing from you so far is GM versus Ford. But I think we can agree that one's a little bit down the list. And my number 4 is Amazon and Walmart. Oh, and we still have Facebook and Twitter too.
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with, and me, I love the Amazon versus Walmart thing, but when I'm thinking of like the top 10 rivalries, as big as Amazon and Walmart are, there's not much talk that I hear about these guys as competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you never engage a conversation, and no one ever asks you, "Oh, do you shop at Walmart or Amazon?" Similar to how they would ask you Burger King or McDonald's. So I'm actually in agreement with you there.
You know, this is one that I kind of forgot. Netflix versus Hulu.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
That's another one.
Netflix is king. I mean, I don't know how well Hulu compares, but I think we could have just put like Netflix versus other streaming services.
Yeah. And I know Amazon is a huge company. It's insane how big Amazon is, but talking on the rivalry aspect, I don't know if I don't know. I know Walmart's doing things to compete with Amazon at this moment, but I'm not sure how big of a rivalry they are in terms of how people ask, because people are going to ask you Coke versus Pepsi, McDonald's, Burger King, you an iPhone or your Samsung guy, or Adidas versus Nike, so.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page.
Amazon and Walmart could belong on this list, but not the top 5.
Yeah, I think that was mine that I snuck maybe a little bit too high. So we can come back to that one.
Okay.
All right, so what did you have for 6?
So what do we have at 5? What do we put at 5?
Do you want to go with Facebook and Twitter?
I think that's good.
All right, sweet. So here's our top 5 so far. Coke and Pepsi, McDonald's and Burger King, Apple versus Android, Nike and Adidas, and then Facebook and Twitter.
Sounds good.
I think so.
All right, at my number 6, I have Xbox versus PlayStation.
I had that as my number 9, but I also threw Nintendo in there.
You said what?
I also threw Nintendo in it. I made it be a 3-way.
Okay.
But I'm fine putting that as number 6, actually.
I guess gaming is pretty big. It is pretty big worldwide.
I think Nintendo, that especially reaches overseas. So I think that one's only right that we include that.
Alright, yeah, Xbox versus PlayStation versus Nintendo.
Awesome.
Alright, sweet.
Okay, now we're on 7.
So we got the top 6.
Yeah, 7 now.
Alright, for my 7, I have Ferrari versus Lamborghini. But at 8, I also have Disney versus Nickelodeon. And then at 9, I have DC versus Marvel.
Got it. So for my number 6, I have DC and Marvel. And then I have Disney and Universal.
Okay.
Here's where the real debate comes into play. Disney and Universal or Disney and Nickelodeon? I think you're onto something with the Disney and Nick. because those are the competitors. As far as there's other amusement parks out there, like Six Flags, Cedar Point, Kings Island, in the U.S. at least, and there's other, let alone just other attractions to go see in the United States. Whereas there's really not a whole lot of children television shows with sitcoms, because Cartoon Network, they don't really have sitcoms, it's more cartoons. Whereas Nickelodeon and Disney are sitcoms. So I would actually agree with you. I think it should be Disney and Nick rather than Disney and Universal.
That sounds good. You make a good point too. Although Disney is by far hands down the most infamous amusement park in the entire world, but say you live in France, you're gonna go to Disney World instead of Universal, like 9 times out of 9.
That's a great point. Same thing with Hawaii.
Yeah.
Disney in Hawaii. So that's a great point. I never even considered that.
So Disney is Nickelodeon at 7?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay. I have 2 car brands, once again, touching base on GM versus Ford, and I also have Ferrari versus Lamborghini. And I know we both share the DC versus Marvel, so I think we could fit that in either at 8 or 9.
Okay. Let me take a quick peek here. Yeah, you had DC and Marvel at 9. I had DC and Marvel at 6. So.
Okay. Should we put it at 8?
I think that's a good in between.
That sounds good. We're going one more.
Hold on, are we already at 9? We're in 8.
Yeah. Oh, are we at 8?
Yeah, we're at 8, so now we're on 9 right now.
Yeah, we are 9, yes.
Okay. So, we know Cavs and Warriors are 10.
Yeah.
So, we just got to figure out what's 9. So, real quick, let's run over what we haven't touched on your side. I know it's GM and Ford.
Ferrari versus Lamborghini, and I think that's it.
Okay. For me.
And DC versus Marvel, obviously.
Yeah. For me, all I have is Amazon and Walmart.
Oh, that's right.
But I think that GM and Ford, you had that so up high on your list, and I think that was a really good pick because those were the original the people that started up cars in general in the United States. I don't know if there was anyone else worldwide that came up with the idea first, but I think that that's not only a rivalry today, but a historical rivalry. So I would say GM and Ford for number 9.
At number 9. Okay, so we have our top 10 then.
What, are you in agreement?
I'm in agreement.
Awesome. I mean, if we had an 11 and 12, it would probably be Ferrari, Lambos, and then, Amazon and Walmart. But, so real quick, recap? Oh my gosh, I said it again.
Did you say it again?
I said it again. The reoccurring joke on the Vince&Al Podcast. Quick recap. There we go.
I didn't think our podcast was that bad.
It's not. All right, starting at number 10, we have Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors. Woo! All right. And then at number 9, we have GM and Ford. Number 8 is DC Comics and Marvel Comics. Number 7 is Disney and Nickelodeon. Number 6 is Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation. Number 5 is Facebook and Twitter. Number 4 is Nike and Adidas, or Adidas and Nike. Number 3 is Apple and Android. Number 2, McDonald's versus Burger King. And number 1 is Coke and Pepsi.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun.
We did pretty good. How are we doing that time?
We are at 20 minutes, exactly.
20 minutes. Wow. I hope you guys really enjoyed this top 10. If you guys do like this idea, maybe we do top 10 of other things. give our top 10 and make our top 10 list. So if you guys like this idea, make sure you let us know. Because we didn't make this our entire podcast for episode, so I think we're starting to get to the closing.
Yeah, we're getting to like the latter half of our season.
Yeah.
But this was fun. I think we have to do this again, regardless of reactions or not. I mean, this was just fun.
It was just fun. Us coming together and making our top 10 list.
This is our first true to form, combining our list and making our own top 10. And we were able to come to an agreement pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, we did. We were pretty... And we also were awesome with Coke and Pepsi and Tabs versus Warriors. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, it's one thing if we have it on like our list, like we both had DC and Marvel, but to get them to line up, that's kind of cool.
All right. So we have just enough time to end this with a quote. And this isn't not exactly a quote, but I don't know, it kind of is. I'll go into it. So it's a picture, and it says best friends. And friends is spelled out, S separated with R, until you spell the word friends. And each letter represents something. So best friends, S stands for fight for you, R is respects you, I is includes you, E is encourages you, N is needs you, D is deserves you, and lastly S stands by you. And me having, best friend, I hope you guys as our audience also have best friends or know what it feels like to have a best friend. I think it's 100% true. And it's not really a quote, but it's, I don't know what it is, but I hope you guys took away something from it.
That is awesome. Is there any chance you can screenshot that and send it to me?
Will do, bro.
That is awesome. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been the Vince&Al Podcast. I'm Vince.
And I'm Al.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Peace.